Hey, welcome to the Degenerate Nation podcast, Bunker Edition. We're dying.
We're in the bomb shelter as we speak.
This is Patriche.
Patrice?
It's Patriche.
Patriche.
Patriche, my new co-partner. The other one's dead.
Yeah, it was time. We don't talk about it anymore.
Yeah, so we're during coronavirus right now. During coronavirus.
We are during coronavirus.
This is your only entertainment option because
It's,
you've watched The Office 9 times and now you've discovered some real culture, which is us.
Yeah. God, Netflix's top show right now is still The Office. Isn't that great?
Do you like that show?
You know what? I don't. It's
I don't
not for me.
I don't care about what people in an office are doing. I've spent like my adult life trying to escape from that cruel fate.
And then, you know what? Once you get home from that office job, you sit down
and you watch the fucking Office.
Watch The Office. Let me just throw myself right back into the world I came from.
Just jump out the window to defenestrate myself. This would be a quick way to avoid the dry cough and
the dry cough.
It's the dry cough and the fever, and then you just die.
And then you die. It's dry cough. Your throat might feel a little itchy. You know, you might think it's allergies, but
A little cocaine drip.
Little post-nasal going on.
Yeah. I feel like if I had gone on like I was a few years back, like more than a few years back now, but like, and I had all this time to myself, and I happened to maybe have sustained life in a way that I was living on my own or with roommates, I think I'd be experimenting with various things right now and like fiending for hole and just like to go into the K-hole, doing cocaine off my elbow.
Just like if like in this time now, if you weren't living here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm kind of scared to think of the possibilities of what it is I could be doing. I'm sure it would not be sitting at home twiddling my thumbs as I have been doing.
Yeah, twiddling them up your butt.
Yeah, my thumbs are probably twiddling somewhere else.
Mom, where's the lube? Where'd you put it?
Your bedside table when you switched rooms, when you moved into your sister's room.
Yeah, so for those of you that don't know, Patriche don't know the proper pronunciation just yet. I have moved into my sister's old room in my parents' house.
Yes,
I still live at home and I'm 23, but that's okay.
But he's 23 and I'm 37.
But,
I like younger men.
Age is just a number.
Will retired and I went younger. I'm grooming the next one as we speak.
I'm feeling groomed.
You feeling groomed?
I feel like I just got back from the dog salon. Got groomed really nice.
Dog salon. Are those essential services right now?
You know what? I bet you they are.
Vets are. I'm surprised.
Okay, well, so...
I'm just kidding. Our pets need to be okay. But...
My parrot has a hurt wing. Okay, well, you know what? Can it catch coronavirus?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, it's
if
not
you
essential. Eat it. Coronavirus is going to get so bad, we're going to just start eating our pets.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
I'm grooming, fattening up that cat right now.
Who goes first, the cat or the kid? You know what? That's
kid.
when you really find out who your favorite kid is.
Meow, what are you doing? She's like, why are you doing that? It's like, because I love you so much.
I love you, I'm going to smother you.
But you are next, though. I got the pillow
You're after
ready.
the cat.
Yeah, after the kid.
You have 2 days.
Yeah, I got 2 days. So I digest this kid, and then the cat's coming. Fuck, man. Well, like, I feel like it's important to be a veterinarian, but
I think
at the same time, if it's like, oh, you know, I'm saving your... If someone's, like, putting a status how important they are,
and it's
like,
a veterinarian.
how they work so hard, like, fuck you.
Yeah, what are you? You're saving my... Oh, I'm sorry, you cut my dog's nails, and then you assured me that he was caught up on his booster shots.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You gave my dog's pussy a booster shot. Like, what the fuck? Like...
And they're going to be...
Woof, woof. They're fine.
They're okay.
They could have waited. They just have arthritis.
I'm
just don't go for a walk because I'm not going out of my house because I'm going to die.
Like a dog walk itself, right?
Yeah.
You can't catch it.
Send a drone out there and walk your dog. Or like an immigrant or something.
I'm just imagining like being quarantined like within our cave right now and it's a phone call at 8 o'clock on a Saturday night. Hi, this is Mary calling from Pendercare. Just wanted to check in, see if Cooper and Hawk needed their updates on their team.
TMJs? They're fucking lockjaw shots?
No, flea and tick boosters.
And
we're like, what? That's the first phone call we've gotten in days, and it's about my goddamn
serious?
pets.
It might as well be a Biden, like, call, like...
Hi, are
This
you gonna
election, like, dude, he's giving out money. You're telling me to vote for you. You're senile as fuck. The other dude's giving out money.
Honestly, I think Trump. I'm not the biggest Trump fan.
Man, either. Yeah.
But I think Trump he is shining amidst the coronavirus thing with just the idea of, we should pay Americans X amount of money per month. And like people that were already Trump fans are just now hard as a rock.
Although those people wouldn't like support payments of people prior to Trump saying it.
Completely.
They're not realizing that they're like embracing a tinge of socialism.
Yeah, right.
Like New Deal stuff. FDR was gay. We're like, what? That cripple couldn't run a country.
Goddamn polio, bitch.
Yeah.
No, you're right though.
I liked his dad Teddy a lot better.
Yeah, his dad was way cooler.
It was like his grand cousin or something. Yeah. They're related though.
But it's a far extent.
Yeah, they could have fucked, and their babies would have been normal.
They would have had polio though.
Yeah, total polio babies.
Polio used to be bad, man.
My grandma had it. So
really?
her feet were a different size.
Man, never is that, and that's one of the main characteristics of polio. Different size feet.
Different size feet, it is.
And that's it.
It's just like
that's it.
So you either get different feet or you die. It's one or the other.
Roll the dice.
She got the different feet, obviously.
Man,
I'm here.
Buying shoes must be a pain in the ass.
It was. Well, you probably have to unless you bought some Toms.
I mean, mine.
And then they donate one pair, so they donate one of each shoe, and you get a full pair of shoes.
There you go. Just only shop at Tom's.
Yeah.
The remainder of your shoe
I don't think Tom's was around then. Unfortunately, would have made it easier for her.
Yeah, just casual loafers.
I don't know if she had to buy both, like 2 different shoes, or she's like, yeah. Here you go. This is all I can do.
This is all I can do. You
See, this foot's this big as that, and that foot's is that big.
Hey, Mom, come here. Look at this broad. She's got 2 different sized feet.
Why do we sound the same?
Yeah, what you got? Polio or something?
I got polio too.
Wait, you coming in here? Yeah, look at my feet though. Are
yeah.
they different? Yeah.
Do you know they're gonna use malaria drug, like an ancient malaria drug to treat coronavirus? No, not polio.
I was like, what?
It's a polio drug to treat polio.
One would think.
Yeah.
But no, I did not know that. An ancient malaria drug?
Yeah, not like from the Mayan era.
I was thinking Mayan
they didn't
malaria
contribute anything. They just fucking died off. They invented lacrosse. That's it. Human heads, right?
I think the Mayans prophesized coronavirus 2020.
They were off by a few years.
It's my new take.
2020.
They were just, they forgot to round.
Yeah, they were doing all this math, and they're like, "What the fuck are we doing this for? Let's go watch the deaf lacrosse game or just fuck each other.
Let's go watch their sacrifice."
Yeah,
it's Jack's turn. He's up.
Yeah, the sacrifice bell went off, and they're like, "Oh, we'll do this later." And they came in, "Oh, it's you!"
Oh shit! What was you gonna write? Did you say 2012?
Let's just crush all of it.
You said 2020.
Yeah, destroy it. Yeah, they were all gonna die, but it's gonna be slow and painless, right?
Well, I think there's some. That's kind of like an on the fence point. I think it depends on your age range, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's like a cold, right? So it's like a bad cold or a bad flu.
I feel like I have a cold at all times, not physically but mentally. I'm just like in a fog that I'm waiting to get out of.
Yeah.
Like a few days I'll be fine.
Yeah,
it'll be fine once in a while.
Drink some fluids.
Drink a nice booster, 5-hour energy or something.
And then you're
take some Jello shots.
Mental health. That would be great. Someone should look into that.
Yeah, well, they're looking into this first. A little more important.
I don't know.
Although it's like the people that are like calm in this crisis are the people that have like me that have anxiety and mental health issues. I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, as well. I've seen people have been complaining that we have to self quarantine. I can't interact with anyone, and I'm over here in the corner being an introvert at heart, and I'm like, well, okay, nothing has changed from my 9 to 5. I'm happy on my own. I'm in a fetal position in my room 8 hours out of the day.
Yeah.
Nothing's changed.
I just don't have anybody to finger me.
Yeah, well, animals are a man's best friend.
Animals are a man's best friend, but I'm not a man. I'm a boy. I'm a boy. I'm a grown boy.
I'm a real boy.
So there's this fucking cool website that you can. It's like has a meter where you can determine what. Did I show you this?
Yeah,
like the percentage of people that will contract it, and then like you can also choose the fatality rate. If you move it all the way up to 70% and 3%, it's fucking 7 million people.
Holy shit. And people,
that's American. It's not like worldwide.
That's just within the U.S.?
Yeah.
Oh, good lord.
It's like 6.9 million people or something like that.
Can you scale it up to be a whole world look at it?
No. No, that was just in America. I'll look at. Let me see if I can find it. It's fucking crazy, right? Like,
I mean, it's tough. I don't know if it's just because we as humans, like when we picture someone dying, at least in my mind, usually it's like an old person, right? You think of an old person that's passing away, but and that's just one person, and that's tough for people to imagine.
Yeah.
But think about 7 million people dead. It's hard to like picture that in your head. It's like, who's going to be out there, digging mass graves for all these people?
Oh yeah. So this is. Yeah, we'll segue into that. That was a good segue. So this is a low end, 1% infection rate with a 0.5% fatality rate, 16,000 dead people in America.
Jesus
that's
Christ.
Low as fuck end. Like that's like.
But that's still 16,000.
So we'll do 0.1% and 1% infection rate. 3,000 people. We're already at like a couple hundred people that have died.
Easy. And this is us. I think the U.S. has responded pretty. Like not in a bad way.
Not perfect. I give it a B-. Like a solid B-.
You're slacking in class, but you're still.
It was a little slow, and we don't have any equipment. But aside from that, like people are not staying in Florida, but fucking spring breakers are getting each other pregnant. They're gonna have corona babies.
Fucking Bryson.
They're sending their 9-year-olds to spring break. Yeah, it's fun for me. You ready? You about ready to go, Bryson Jr.?
Oh, Bryson.
Go fuck some other person.
Oh,
Chad and Bryson are just going ham and spring break 2020. We should sell spring break 2020 shirts.
Oh, that'd be great. Can we have a tagline on the back about Corona?
Yeah. What it should say?
So it's what? It's COVID-19.
Yeah.
Right? COVID. Maybe a play on words about how 20 is better than 19. Oh, spring break 20 is better than
COVID-19.
Oh.
Spring. It's just like a picture of a virus on the back.
Yeah, just like a pathogen.
Yeah,
symbol.
a pathogen symbol.
Oh, let's see. I wonder if that fart got on that audio.
Oh, it did. I see a little spike in audio there.
That looks great.
It was a faint fart. Your farts are like
it was a
limp.
squeaker. It was limp. Like
a limp ass fart. Mine are like
big old fart man.
Oh, did I ever tell you about Fart Fridays?
No, you did not, but now you have piqued my interest.
Driving the bus, I let them have Fart Fridays. So they can just fart all they want or make fart noises.
Was this when Jonathan was still on the bus?
No. This was the other kids from this year. It started with one of them was just making fart noises, and it was like Thursday. And instead of like, hey, do not do that on my bus, I was like, that's fucking hilarious. Is what I thought. So I was like, okay, well, you can't do that because it's not Fart Friday. Thinking like this is a win-win. Either he forgets and he forgets about Fart Friday, or Fart Friday becomes a thing. Oh, and Fart Friday became a thing. Because sometimes they'll be like, we'll like almost be back to the Y.
They're like, oh, I got fart.
Yeah, they're like, oh wait, it's Fart Friday, and they're all of them in unison just farting like a fart chorus, and then I would do it. It's fucking fun, man. I miss that.
Oh.
Yeah, I miss that because I don't have a job anymore. It's not linked to that, believe it or not. It's not linked to...
Fart Friday did not get brought into HR.
Fart Friday did not get me fired. Neither did clearly playing favorites with a few people. And letting them like go to the equipment closet and get out all the balls. And other people like, no.
I don't know. There's just something in me intrinsically when I would walk in the gym and I'd see the closet doors open and you were nowhere in sight. I'm like, oh, those kids better not be in that closet. Swear to God, I see him like, oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah.
It's okay. The kids are there. I'm just waiting for the day, knock on wood, nothing has ever happened to a child on my watch.
Yeah.
One of these days, it's going to happen, and it's going to suck.
Yeah, in like 2025 when we can work again.
Yeah, when we're rehired, when the virus has run its course.
Yes. They're like, oh, let's reach out to so-and-so. Like, hey.
Oh, YMCA? Was that the song?
Yeah, like, you know what I sustain myself with now? Vaseline and freeze-dried ice cream sandwiches from the Space Museum.
For the astronauts.
They were throwing them out.
And they said, hey, they're free the last 20 years.
Yeah, I took them out of the dumpster of the Air and Space Museum.
They didn't suspect a thing.
They freeze dried. You can just lay them wherever.
They freeze dried, but you know
they're like scattered on my floor, and my cat sniffs at them.
my cat doesn't even like them.
I call her a bitch. She just scatters, and then I eat the freeze dried ice cream sandwiches.
The sandwiches are great, and then when the sandwiches are done, I call for her back. But I think because I called her a bitch, she doesn't want to see me.
I miss working with kids for sure, man. It's like
it's definitely like over. a part. It's like a needed dose of like happy interactions.
Yeah, I don't
with other people.
I don't have like a significant other. I haven't really for most of my life.
Oh, it's been quite a while for me.
Yeah, and it's just like a thing that there's like healthy interaction, positive like feelings that you don't get to transmit to someone.
Yeah. You
get to transmit to like 50 people at once.
And it's also it's reciprocated back to you, right?
It's like 48. Two of them suck.
Okay,
like, inevitably there's like two shit kids.
There are two shit kids, if not more.
I don't know. I think this year they've been like, well, last year there was a couple, and this year even a couple of the shit ones have like reformed like in the last couple of months.
I agree. They've started to get in line a little bit more.
Including one of my Fart Friday friends.
Fart Fridays, man.
He was great, and then it's like, nope, it's over.
Jack is the worst.
Jack sucks.
Jack's an asshole.
Kid's a little sociopath.
Mind you, we work with kids ages 5 to roughly
12,
10 or 11.
5'11", really. 5 to 11.
We don't hold back on insulting them, not to their face, but behind their backs, because kids are assholes.
Jack sucks, and his fucking dad is a prick. His mom is like, I want to take her for mine. She was
she's
sweet.
Great.
She's not pregnant, but she always looks like she's like in the first trimester.
Yeah,
I just like so fucking like primed for like nurturing. And I was like, I want to be nurtured and nurture you back, but mostly
hormones
the nurturing.
Off the charts.
Yeah, crazy hormones. Yummy, 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 yummy. She's got a yummy, yummy little tummy, and
I want to put another yummy, yummy in her tummy. And this Patrick's got to go pee pee. All right.
I will pause it. I don't want to talk to others while you pee. I want to be part of it. I want to catch it in my mouth.
Oh, mouth.
Hey.
And we're back.
We're back. We had to pee on each other. Okay.
It was good.
Neither of us took a shower. You can't smell us, but it's urine all the way. So I found something from Trump while I was peeing on him. While I was peeing on PATRICHE.
Yeah, I wasn't able to see.
I was like, my phone was like on his neck, and I found this thing that says, Trump, I don't know if my businesses will receive coronavirus assistance. So I just don't know what the government assistance would be for what I have, Trump said at a White House briefing. Oh, awesome.
I'll take bullshit for 1,000
fucking jack shit. I don't know. I mean, I just don't know what the government assistance would be for what I have. I have hotels. Everybody knew I had hotels when I got elected. They knew I was a successful person when I got elected, so it's one of those things.
It's just one of those things, you know? It's just a thing where I'm a billionaire, and
yeah, that's pretty bad.
I'm a lying sack of shit. And
he has enough money to fucking pay his. He probably not paying his workers.
Nah, I bet he is. I think so.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't know. I mean, I would hope so, just because that's I think my realistic thought on that. But you may be right too. I think he's scummy and would probably try to cut any corner to save money.
Okay, here's one thing I think. Why maybe, yeah, it's moral to do so, but is it smart? Because everyone's going to be out of work. You can actually, from a shady business perspective, you can end up laying everyone off and then finding people that'll do it cheaper when people are more desperate for jobs. And then you can open up. People will be so thankful to have a job they'll work themselves to the bone.
Oh, absolutely.
And you save more money and you get a better product.
And then those workers who you originally had, who were probably more qualified or better workers, despite work, determination, are shit out of luck. And they turn to ketamine.
And ketamine will be cheaper, and everyone will go in K-holes.
And then we'll have, instead of COVID-19, we'll have ketamine 69.
Ketamine 69, yeah. We're just like, some ketamine user will go out and bite somebody. And like, this is a virus that starts from a ketamine user in a K-hole and is biting someone.
It's like World War Z, just World War K.
World War K, yeah. It's going to be great. And do you think he should get any assistance whatsoever from his businesses?
I think they're going to recast Brad Pitt for World War K.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know what? I think so. Just given the U.S. and everything being a capitalistic economy.
That he should? Or that he
I
will?
don't think he should. I think
No, that was the question.
Should he?
Step out of your K-hole.
Yeah, sorry, man.
I'm traumatized by co-hosts being in K-holes. It happens too often. Just have to ask a question like fucking doing improv with someone in a K-hole is like impossible.
Yeah, something to Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah, Jabba the Hutt. Yeah.
Oh, dude. No. Do I think he should?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do, and I'm trying to separate his identity and his current occupation, being the president of the fucking United States,
And being an asshole. Yeah.
and being an asshole, and him owning private businesses. I think he should. Yes, I think our capitalistic economy, or our capitalistic way of life in the U.S. Has a lot of shortcomings and a lot of downsides or bad parts of it. But I mean, for what it's worth, if you qualify for help or funds from the government, I think you should be able to, despite
Being in the government?
you being the head of the government, which is, I know, we're going in circles here.
Yeah, no,
It's a tough,
I feel like got to go to the workers, and also essential businesses. Like, it's essential to have a small business if it's useful to society,
Yeah,
right? Everyone deserves to be taken care of as far as their basic needs go, right?
Yes, which are
basic needs, not like I need this, I need that.
So basic food,
shelter,
and I would say like hygiene to an extent.
Hygiene,
right?
yeah.
Like being able to,
So if you make soaps, you need some money right now for the soap factory.
Hey, man, I know Mikey down the street.
Yeah, I heard like breweries, for example, in Michigan are making like hand sanitizer in addition to the brewing.
So
the
they're
beers.
making hand sanitizer to be qualified as an essential business?
Yeah.
Smart. I like
Yeah,
it.
I think so. I think they're just
heard-
doing it just to get money, and to help
it's
people.
True.
Most,
I mean, well, yeah,
mostly,
you're helping people.
yeah.
You're trying to keep it sanitary.
Helps people more than beer does.
That's debatable, especially for the people in Michigan. God, you live in Michigan. I'm kidding. On a more happy note, Ohio issued a alcohol buyback program to keep their restaurants and alcohol dispensaries, such as bars or a dive. They issued that because they are running out of alcohol, so they need more coming in from the people, so they can then go and feed the people.
Feed the people
booze.
more alcohol.
Yes.
So my writing partner told me about this strip club that I used to go to, that you would buy booze to bring into the club, and then they sell you your own booze back.
You're kidding.
No, doesn't Andy?
See that inflated rate?
Isn't that the greatest fucking business model ever? Hey, so you was just lonely and horny. You was not some tits.
And you want to feel like you're buying stuff from us?
Yeah.
Here's what I'm saying.
You don't offer no food except some Fritos.
And we'll get some wings. All you can eat.
Fritos and wings, and the fucking watch tits, and we sell you your booze.
Yeah, bring in some O'Doul's, we'll give it back to you, and we'll
come in with your Schlitz or whatever, and you buy your Schlitz back for $15 a can, and you're watching like Schlitz. Tuesday afternoon tits is sagging back and forth.
And it's,
listening to fucking Imagine Dragon.
Yeah, Radioactive's just bubbling.
Yeah, radioactive, radioactive.
God, dude, this song fucking bangs, man. Oh,
yeah,
nice.
this song's a bang.
Your tits are looking pretty good, Sherry. How was that, 3 weeks after surgery? Huh? Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I just had a gastro bypass.
No way.
I'm 4 weeks out of the clinic.
But yeah, you stop smoking Reds and switch the lights? I could tell your voice sounds...
I can smell it on your breath.
Your voice sounds as clear as a crystal. Even though crystals, you can't hear them.
How about you, Robbie? You still sound carpets?
Yeah, I got Persians, I got more Persians.
Speaking of carpets, yours is looking kind of trimmed.
Hey, speaking of carpet, Sherry, huh? Was that diamond or was that like a parallelogram? I don't know. I didn't.
That looks like an octagon, actually, Robert. Oh, thanks for chiming in, Charles. All right.
Yeah, Charles. Why don't you go fuck yourself over there? Yeah.
Go shake your little shit in the can.
Yeah.
I'm talking to Sherry here.
Yeah. Hey, me and Sherry.
This is a more rated R version of what we were talking about in front of the kids, like when we were joking with.
Cheering up. Yeah. Hey, you know what they say about the mobsters, huh?
The mobsters with the lobsters.
Mobsters. Hey, if you do the mobsters wrong, you'll be sleeping with the lobsters, huh?
So how much money are you hoping to get as like a stipend from the government?
I think realistically, $2,000 a month. I think is a bit unrealistic.
That's way too much.
And then on top of that,
for everybody, I mean, it's enough for like
$750 a month. So you're going to come out to what? 28. You're going to $3,000 in a month.
$750 a week, you mean?
Yeah, right. So
You said a month.
Oh no, I'm
Yeah,
meant to say
your math.
Maths wasn't my strong suit.
He's in remedial math.
Yeah, I was what am I? Grade something.
Here's about grade 13 is where you're going now.
7th year college senior year.
Yeah.
But people have been, the idea of giving people $750 a week has been tossed around, and some people are, and by people I mean people within our government, people that write the laws, people that pretend to enact them, have pushed $750 a week. That's insane for a country that's already in debt, that we like to not talk about or think about even remotely. I mean, that's tons of money.
But it's not in debt because we did all these programs to help people in our country.
Yeah, that's
we're
true.
dead because we gave foreign aid. We fought all these wars.
Because we're the nice guys.
We're the nice guys that also bomb you and decide who your ruler is.
We're the nice guys until we're not.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, he was such a nice guy, and then he told me a bitch.
Yeah, why do you call you that? It's because they said I wouldn't suck his dick. Oh my god, you're such a bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is fuck it. We're digging a hole. I would say dig a hole to China, but we're not doing that. We're digging a hole, just grab another shovel and just keep digging. We need to help people.
Honestly, I agree. I think without... There's not a gray area, but there's a middle ground between these numbers that are being thrown around. I think people do need money. I mean, we're going to get... I wouldn't say laid off, but our jobs are... We're not going to get a call back, right?
That's worse.
Yeah?
That's worse than being laid off, except for maybe you keep your insurance.
Well, laid off...
Because laid off is we can't... we don't need your job anymore, right? Or we can't afford you or something.
Your position
has become temporary or permanently obsolete. And then you go to okay, sad.
Yeah, well,
and then you go to the unemployment.
And they said, oh, you got fired? Or you got laid
off? Yeah, and then you're good.
Yeah, but do you qualify for... Yeah, exactly.
If they kind of dangle you, I don't think you qualify. Or you have to find out if you even qualify. And that's on the organization for not
giving us that preemptively or being like, hey, this is probably what's going to happen given all our numbers or XYZ within our business.
I'm seriously when that Monday comes or that Friday comes next week or maybe before that, I'm like, are you firing me?
Yeah.
No, can you fucking fire me so I can collect unemployment?
Yeah. If you're going to do it, do it. If you're not, tell me now so I can at least have a fucking plan down the road. Because I don't know if I qualify for unemployment, and it's talking about the money that would come each week or each month, and I don't know for how long. My parents said, oh, you might not even qualify because you're dependent, or we're your dependent, or vice versa.
No, that isn't.
Yeah, that doesn't.
Okay.
That doesn't. Well, then you know what?
You won't get the rent stipend,
yeah, because I'm not paying rent.
Yeah.
But maybe there'll be a bone tossed my way.
What kind of bills you got besides school?
Nothing.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm good.
You're good. You don't have a car payment, you don't have a credit card right now, then you're good.
With that being said,
you should still ask for a deferral for your school.
Yeah, I agree. But I'm paid out on school.
Nice.
I've made my 2 payments. With that being said, I think I still owe mom and dad probably $1,000.
Yeah, I have some money.
Which I like to forget about and pretend it's not real. That tends to fix my problems.
It's like credit, but it's more emotional.
It's very emotional.
Deeply emotional.
You gotta bury that shit.
Yeah, you have to bury
down.
it so far down.
And speaking of emotional and burying stuff, this last week, I'd like to ask our listeners, how much of a piece of shit have you felt like amid this corona epidemic?
I felt pretty good.
Yeah,
except I haven't done my due diligence of preparing to write, but I have a project that's I did write a poem yesterday about... you liked it?
And I enjoyed it. I thought it was a fantastic poem.
Thank you. It was very short and it took me a minute. And those are the best ones where you just fart it out and you're good.
Yeah,
but I have I have a project as a pilot, and we had a manager attached. Not attached, but telling us what to do.
Yeah.
So sort of attached.
It's like a parasitic twin.
Yeah. We were both hard for each other, but we weren't masturbating in front of each other.
It was we may have touched. It was accidental.
The tips touched, but it was
it was accidental. It was
whoa,
it's like,
whatever.
Hey,
it's nothing.
Hey, you kind of did that. No,
yeah,
I'm not saying I did. I'm just wondering if you did.
And they told us to do this lookbook, which is a document that's like a preview document, kind of like an outline, partial outline meets like partial sales document meets like some artwork that you put in there, like either sketches or photographs.
Sure.
And we're looking for sketches for like from like a real artist that we would also pay money, which is a little tougher now during the coronavirus.
It's a little tight.
That's what money is for, things that you really either have to or really want to, not for anything else. You shouldn't blow money on things that aren't like needs or wants. Like, oh, I think I want this. Yeah. Like, oh, I should have that. Or like, no, if you don't want it for your life and your future,
don't spend your money on it.
Or you need it for your body.
Yeah, but I think
or your mind. Don't fucking spend anything right now.
In the lookbook, right, from what you told me, is, I mean, it's important for the project, right?
Crucial,
so,
yeah.
Yeah, super crucial.
So I've been like, both my partners on that are like predisposed at the moment because one's working overtime. I think the other is too, and so it's like all me right now. And I'm just like, I just want this thing done so I can focus on my other projects for joy and like for like creative expression and like personal. So I look myself in the mirror and just like I do something, you know. Yeah. And instead of like talking into the void with PATRICHE.
Hey, talking to the void.
Talking to the fucking void. I love the void actually.
But I hear what you're saying.
Yeah,
my
like
creativity is stinted.
Stinted. Yeah, it's tough. But,
it is tough, man. I wake up. I don't really want to. My first thought is I don't want to. What's going on today? Oh, the same as the last 5 days. No one's doing anything. I can't go half the places I want to go. Yeah. I can't see the people I want to see at the places I want to see them at.
Nope.
So what am I gonna do? And it's like, okay, when that thought passes, it's okay. Play video games, drink. Okay, yeah. Now, is that like there has to be some sort of like,
it's a purpose, right?
Yeah,
there's
right.
no. Let's be honest. There's no purpose.
There's none.
There never was.
To begin with, yeah.
It never was a grand global purpose.
Yeah.
It's all individual based.
Oh, absolutely.
There's no national purpose. Otherwise, we'd already be out of this. Like we'd be like the money would be in our accounts, and we would be sending a tithing to people in need.
Oh, of course.
Like that are more needy than us.
Do you think there's to get a little philosophical or larger scale, is there a purpose for the human race on like a macro scale?
No,
I don't think there is either. It's all individual based because we're all individual life forms,
with our own individual thoughts and ideas and like images of God or lack thereof. Everyone has a different opinion of God, even though they've been told 5 different things. There's like 5 versions of God or something. The real one, not like all the Hindu ones and like all the other Scientology and stuff.
Hindu, fuck you.
Hindu's legit, but Hindu's I mean, there's like, aren't there like
there's
several
probably
gods?
Like 10 to 25.
Yeah, I was talking about the ones that have like just one God, where you can be like, that was God. God did that. That's the guy. That's the girl.
It's the boss.
Like
it's the big
there's
boss.
probably like I'm ballparking and I'm gonna be wrong because I don't study religion.
You
so
don't? That's not.
I'd say like
one of your pastimes,
no, it isn't. No, masturbating in the fiery pit of hell is. Five religions or belief systems that celebrate one God, right?
Yes.
And so there should be 5 versions of God and images of God. But no, there's billions because everyone has their own version of that version of God, and then there's 5 of those.
Everyone's perception is their own reality. So if we looked at the same picture, like let's take a look at the tree on the wall.
The tree, yeah.
We could see a different tree. It'd be like, man, that tree, it's got so many branches, man, that looks like God.
Oh, yeah, that's a maple.
You could be like, why is it God? It's a maple. It's a birchwood.
I want to go out with a hot bitch under the blanket. On a picnic.
Picnic basket.
And God has, in our minds, my God has different colored pubes than your God.
Yeah, but does mine, do the carpets match the drapes?
Mine has no
drapes?
Carpets.
Man, mine
drapes.
No drapes.
No
eyebrows,
drapes.
man.
I know eyebrows. God has no... Exactly, like, does God go to eyebrow waxing? Or, like, he can't now because he created this fucking virus that made eyebrow threading places obsolete.
They're closed.
They're not essential
businesses.
Have you seen these bitches walking around?
Dude, they need those eyebrows.
Oh my God, this is an essential service.
But okay, so with all what we're doing right now is this like deliberation or thinking of the different details and representations of gods. While we're doing this, the majority of people who are devout or think religion serves this purpose. Oh, you shouldn't do that. Don't think about it. That's not what's important.
Yeah, watch The Office.
Yeah, watch The Office. Become a drone as all your brethren and live your life the way we tell you to.
Yeah.
It's the man.
The man is God,
talking
man.
to you, man.
God's just like, I didn't say you.
He's like, man.
How'd you know about my pubes, man? How'd you know they were different colors?
No one's a prophet.
Did I get bored because I created a faulty race? Or a
race that's selfish,
exactly,
and terrible human beings.
So I get bored. I'm like, I'm not going to mess up again and create this fucking another shitty race.
But instead, I mess up and I change the color of my pubes.
Yeah.
What is this?
You get the pubes.
And you get the 1%. I swear that I may have had a heart attack on the campaign trail, but that does not mean I am too old to be your president. Socialism is coming, and if you don't adapt, I'll have another heart attack.
You will kill me and it won't be the virus.
I kid you not, at my age, I will not survive a second one.
Who's going to be the first super public figure to get killed from this virus?
That's actually that's a really good question.
Because he's getting tested. Everyone that's quotes prominent is getting tested.
Yeah,
we're sitting here on
we're sitting
couch.
Here, we're probably both already infected.
Yeah, probably infected and infecting our loved ones. And
no, but think for the people that are saying, "Oh, yo,
cat's gonna eat my body."
What
are you saying?
Vice versa. I see the cat. Don't worry.
It's a dog-eat-dog world.
It's a dog-eat-dog, cat-eat-dog, eat pussies. What was I saying? The people that are saying that Trump's lying. He hasn't gotten tested. In what world would the president of the country that's having the biggest outbreak currently not get tested for the virus?
And in what world would he say he's positive if he was positive?
Yeah, right? Get your own head out of your ass.
They probably fake tested him, and he said he's negative so that people would be like, okay, it's fine.
It's okay.
But you were getting tested. Not everyone's going to get
relax.
it. Like, no, we didn't fucking test him. There's no way they tested him.
Yeah, I could see both sides. I could just as much believe that as I could. He's already been tested and they moved on with it.
Trump's test is the new Schrodinger's cat. He was either tested or he wasn't.
But they're both possible.
Yeah.
It's there. It's not.
And he's just like, I'm immune to this, but most of you aren't, so I'm giving you money, and it comes from me. It's my idea.
It's my money.
It's not Andrew Yang's.
Yeah,
it's not Romney pretending that it's his idea. It's just Trump's idea. Yeah. That's great. We're going to talk briefly before we finish.
Okay.
About job security.
Oh, yeah, and the lack of it.
The lack of. But you know who might have pretty good job security right now?
Who?
Laborers that have been picked up from 7-Eleven to dig mass graves in America.
They're essential to the economy.
Say, hey, you need work, kid?
Hey, okay.
Necesitas trabajo.
Sí. Oh, yes, me, senor? Sí, me?
Sí,
yes,
sí.
Hey, Paco, get in the truck.
Paco.
And, by the way, these guys that go by 7-Eleven, tell me any other car they drive other than a truck.
They don't.
I
want to come in through with this new DeLoreans when I survive this economic downturn. There's like $100,000 new DeLorean.
Money!
I was like, oh, that's cool. Then I saw the price tag. I was like, what the fuck? Go fuck yourself.
Brand new DeLoreans?
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
Well, they were gone. I don't think they're going to now.
Yeah, not
this time of luxury. Climate. Can you imagine buying an Aston Martin now? You bought it like a week ago?
It's so vain.
Or 2 weeks ago? My first psychiatrist had a fucking Maserati. I'm like,
Jesus Christ. Yeah,
And a divorce.
Yeah.
But he had like a girlfriend of like 10 years. Like, he'd been divorced like a while ago. But he had a beach house that they rent.
Of course he has. If I rolled in to my therapist's office and I noticed that he had a
Porsche
Maserati
before that.
Or a Porsche or a Ferrari, that is absolutely going to taint my perception.
Red flag.
And in our interaction,
Are
you thinking more about what I'm saying, or are you thinking about getting in that car and driving over to your mistress's place when we're done here?
Fuck her butt. Yeah. I was like, oh yeah. You'll never believe what I prescribed this stupid motherfucker.
Yeah, come on,
Say it. Say it. Oh, Lufrenestra. That's not a visit. It's gonna be
Alexa, bro. But back. Sorry about that. Back to 7-Eleven workers are the backbone of this country, and
the shadow economy.
The underground,
the underworld.
And I don't mean the people that work the cashier register at 7-Eleven. I'm talking about the people that work outside the 7-Eleven.
Yep,
and they sit and wait. And I think Andrew's idea of mass grave digging laborers from 7-Eleven is not only possible, but it's necessary.
Yeah,
bodies are going to start dropping.
They're going to fucking fall, man.
Dude, I mean, if we just look at that slider.
The slider was like a conservative. We did the conservative
That
numbers.
has to be conservative. Why would it would scare the hell out of people if they
It's
made
one.
that
The
and-
current death rate apparently is 1%.
that seems really high.
And right now they're saying like there's been 23,000 cases. And by next week it's gonna be like 30,000,
27,000 is what?
1% of 23,000 is
2,300? No.
no, that's
230. I can obviously not do math.
Oh yeah, no, 230.
Okay, well, second choice.
Still human beings that are just fucking dying
Yeah, that's
from a cold. Essentially, it's like a super cold.
It's a super cold, which
It's just a foreign
that
entity
kinda
in our body that we're not used to. It's novel, they call it.
yeah, but that's I have like a chronic cold or like chronic sniffly nose and post nasal cocaine drip.
Yeah, so like you might be more susceptible than me.
Well, yeah, but
in
like,
that case,
what would the difference be? How would we? I think
the difference is you kill your parents. like you get a regular cold, you don't even need like fucking Mucinex or something.
Yeah, you just power through.
Power through, have
don't be a
some
bitch.
Powerade, and don't be a bitch. And this time, you get a cold, but you might not even have the full symptoms. And then the next thing you know, your parents are in hospital.
Your parents are more sick than you are, and you're
and
like,
they're in
holy
the
shit,
fucking the
was it
guy
me?
that you walked by at 7-Eleven just dug your parents' graves. You didn't even know it.
Pedro, and he did a good job.
He fucking dug the shit out of
And
that.
they say 6 feet deep. I think he went at least 8.
Yeah, they say 6 feet of separation. the graves are 6 feet apart. They're like, no, you misunderstood.
No, that's not what we mean. When
Dig
they're
more.
just piles of meat and skin, it doesn't
You
matter.
just toss them on top of each other.
And he's like, oh, I'm sorry, senor. Do I still get paid?
Break?
No. Yes, take your
Of course
break,
you get paid.
Pedro. God damn it.
God.
Fine, go smoke your terrible cigarettes that you got at the El Mart.
Cigarillos, and they're drinking clamatas. The world is ending, and you're still buying clamatas.
And then you ask the guys, but hey, do you guys like Corona, right? And they're like, see, are you guys drinking it now? Oh no. Why is that? These guys, you get sick from drinking that. Right? You're like, holy shit! These are the guys that are digging my parents' grave.
Yeah, exactly. All right, bye.